Hello everybody and welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series 2024 NR2003 Championship Race here from the Phoenix Raceway. Of course, we will start by previewing your championship for Austin Hill, the defending champion, trying to go back-to-back to join a list of legendary drivers with 2 Xfinity titles. 6 wins already this season, including 2 of the last 3 races with 17 top 5s and 18 top 10s. Comes in the favorite, Justin Allgaier, making his 5th Championship 4 appearance, still looking for that elusive championship with 1 win on the year and 509 laps led. Can he get it done? And then Cole Custer, real-life defending champion, comes in with his 3rd Final Four appearance now, still looking for that first championship in our universe with 512 laps led and 16 top 10s and 1 victory. And of course the underdog, Sheldon Creed, first ever Final Four appearance, 2 wins, 447 laps led on the season. He will look to win the championship, as will Allgaier, Custer, and Hill. These 4 drivers, 1 championship. Here we go at the Phoenix Raceway for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship race. Justin Allgaier with the early advantage starts on pole position. Austin Hill, defending champ, to his outside. Custer 3rd. How about Parker Retzlaff in 4th? Jesse Love, Chandler Smith 5th and 6th. Sheldon Creed starts in 8th. The furthest Final Four contender back as we are green and underway in the season finale. Who is going to win the championship in the desert? We are going to find out after 200 laps of racing tonight. Justin Allgaier out to the early advantage as the field goes into turn 1 for the first time. Allgaier leads over Austin Hill, Cole Custer, and Jesse Love into turn 1. Throughout the pack, it's Allgaier in front there. 3 wide for second, but it is Allgaier clear for the lead, trying to drive away early in this race. And now it is between Custer and Hill for second. Championship contenders running 1, 2, 3 here in Phoenix. Creed still got some work to do, but it'll be Allgaier leading the opening lap of racing, followed by Custer in 2nd, Austin Hill in 3rd, as Jesse Love and Parker Retzlaff battle for 4th. Creed back in about the 8th spot early in this run. Got some work ahead of him to get up to catch up with his fellow championship rivals here in this race to 7. Still leading. Custer there in 2nd. Hill trying to make something happen in 3rd. Custer closing in with a really good turn 3 and 4, but not quite going to be able to get the lead. Allgaier in control early here in stage 1 in the championship. And now all the way on to lap 48, Allgaier dominating his led every lap of this stage. A huge lead behind him, the 44, Brendan Poole, going extremely slow here through 3 and 4. Some kind of mechanical issue on the 44, comes down the track, almost gets hit by Cole Custer, who nearly got turned by Sheldon Creed. They're able to save and continue racing, but the 44 with a mechanical issue almost took out multiple championship contenders. Creed now ahead of Cole Custer for 3rd in the championship, but it's still Allgaier leading the way, as now on the last lap of this opening stage now for Justin Allgaier on cruise control to, of course, an irrelevant stage win, as the Final Four is all about whoever finishes the highest, and that will determine the champion. Stage points do not matter for your Final Four, but what an opening stage for Justin Allgaier. Starts on the pole, gets away early, and leads every lap in stage 1. Justin Allgaier wins stage 1. Got early momentum in this championship race here in Phoenix. Austin Hill 2nd, Chandler Smith 3rd, Creed is 4th, Custer onto the top 5, then Kligerman is 6th, followed by Sam Mayer in 7th, Sammy Smith in 8th, Eric Almirola in 9th. How about Parker Retzlaff getting the last stage point? So Allgaier with the early advantage, your stage 1 winner, leading every lap here in Phoenix. And now pit stops. And as we get back underway, stage 2, the championship 4 come out of pit road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Austin Hill with a great restart. The 21 to the lead for the first time tonight here in Phoenix. Austin Hill will lead a lap as he beats Justin Allgaier fair and square on the restart. And Hill to the point into turn 1 and 2 here in Phoenix for the first time. Allgaier in 2nd. Creed and Custer do battle for 3rd, but here comes the 7. Allgaier with a big run down the back straightaway, trying to catch Austin Hill and make him move. Nothing there. Here comes Cole Custer, the 00, getting aggressive. Dives to the inside of the 7 through turn 3. Everything on the line in this season finale. Custer trying to take 2nd away from Justin Allgaier as Austin Hill drives away as he looks to go back-to-back championships, which would be huge and a massive achievement. He'd be the first RCR driver to go back-to-back since Tyler Reddick did it in 2018 and 2019. As Hill leads the way, Allgaier 2nd, Custer 3rd, Creed battles Sam Mayer for 4th. Austin Hill leads early in stage 2 here in Phoenix And now on the lap 70, to still Hill leading. Custer now trying to make a move to the inside. Say, here comes the 0-0. Cole Custer going for the lead to the inside of Austin Hill here in Phoenix on lap 71. Allgaier right there in third, staying in the picture, staying in contention. It's had a strong car, dominated stage 1, is right in the mix here. Cole Custer trying to pull ahead out of turn 2, just doesn't quite have the run on exit of the corner. Austin Hill will retain the race lead as we go down the back straightaway here, heading towards lap 72. Now Justin Allgaier swings to the inside of Cole Custer. The 7 with a crossover as we go down the front straightaway. Can't quite make the move yet. He will continue on battling Cole Custer here through the dog leg towards 1 and 2 as Austin Hill continues to hold the lead and drive away with a strong stage 2 from that number 21. But here comes Allgaier. Great run to the inside of Cole Custer. Allgaier to second, but he can't clear the 0-0, and the Custer gets a run back down the back straight into 3 and 4. Custer is going to clear Allgaier for the race. Up ahead, there's smoke. Had problems with Dylan Lupton, the 15, and Allgaier runs into him. The 7. It's over for Justin Allgaier. Can you believe his horrible luck? Dylan Lupton blew a motor down the backstretch. Was doing a great job of getting out of everyone's way here through turn 3 and 4. He goes to the bottom. He should just stay in the bottom, park out on the bottom and bring out a yellow, which would be no problem. But instead, the 15 inexplicably turns up the racetrack right at the start-finish line, right into the path of Justin Allgaier, who slams into the back bumper of the 15, crashes out, and it's over. The championship hopes go up in smoke for Justin Allgaier, and I'm stunned. I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe Justin Allgaier's luck in these final 4 races. What does he have got to do to win a championship? Justin Allgaier wrecks out after leading the first 50 laps of the race and winning stage 1. He is done for the night, and now it is Austin Hill, Cole Custer, and Sheldon Creed in a 3-man fight for the championship as Allgaier will end up 37th. After arguably having the best car out there tonight. Just so disappointing. No luck for Justin Allgaier in the championship race. Gonna have to wait another year to go and try to get that title. As Cole Custer on the outside lane, a great restart, clears Austin Hill for the lead into turn 3, and the 0-0. Cole Custer will lead his first laps of the night here in Phoenix. Custer out front over Austin Hill in the Stewart-Haas Racing's final race as an organization. Custer's gonna try to walk them off with the title before it goes to Haas Factory Team next year with Sheldon Creed and Sam. And here comes Custer, but here comes Sheldon Creed. He will be at Haas Factory Team next year, and Creed now trying to take the lead for the first time himself here on lap 113, 10 to go in stage 2. How about Sheldon Creed? The car struggled a bit early in stage 1. It was about a 5th to 8th place car, and now all of a sudden stage 2, the team has made the right adjustments, and Creed is fighting for the lead in the race and the championship here in Phoenix on lap 113 with help from Joey Gase. Sheldon Creed to the point in Phoenix. Could Creed pull off the upset and become an Xfinity Series champion? Behind us, Hill almost wrecked Cole Custer there. A little bit of contact between the two championship rivals who do battle for second. Intense racing with the title on the line here in Phoenix. It is still Sheldon Creed driving away now with the race lead. Austin Hill powering by Cole Custer into second as Custer just cannot get by the 35 of Joey Gase, who has just parked it in front of the 0-0 and has cost Custer costly positions here. So it'll be Hill to second. Custer will now make the move on the inside of the 35 and will drop to third as Creed driving away now the last lap of stage 2. Creed holds off to Benedetto, closing in on Van Gisbergen, who will stay only 1 lap down as Sheldon Creed wins stage 2 in Phoenix. Hill is second, Custer third, Chandler Smith fourth, Almirola runs on the top 5, then Mayer, Kligerman, Allmendinger, Zilish, and Brandon Jones the top 10. So Allgaier took stage 1, got wrecked out with a dramatic turn of events in stage 2, and Creed took advantage, getting the stage 2 win by passing Cole Custer. And now we will resume racing on lap 127. 74 to go in the season. Who will be crowned champion? It is Custer and Creed side by side for the lead on the front row. Austin Hill restarts back in 6th, got beat by Creed's teammates Smith and Almirola on pit road. A great restart, 3 wide for the lead. Custer, Creed, and Chandler Smith. Who is it gonna be? Custer to the point out of turn 2. He will clear the Joe Gibbs Racing trio behind him, and Custer now to the point, trying to become an Xfinity Series champion in our universe for the very first time. Chandler Smith now underneath Almirola for third. They continue to battle. Austin Hill working on Sam Mayer for 5th place as he tries to get back up here to the leaders as Custer leads over Creed going into 3 and 4. Custer a bit of a lower line through the corner. 0-0 is coming in pit road. What is Cole Custer doing? He just pit from the lead under green. Something wrong on the 00. We're throwing the caution, but there's already a pile up behind us. Greg Van Alst and Dawson Cram. As Cram tried to pit from the top, got wrecked himself. A hard hit into the outside wall. Takes out Greg Van Alst in the 14, which saves Cole Custer from losing a lap. A huge benefit there for the 00. But regardless, he's going to lose all of his track position. As we get back underway now on lap 133, 68 to go, and Chandler Smith becomes the 5th different leader of the night in the number 81 Toyota. Of course, Smith, your regular season champion, won 4 races this season, but once again, bad luck in the round of 8 elimination race eliminates him from championship contention as he crashed out early at Martinsville a week ago. And now he's once again showing pace in the championship race, leading the way. But Austin Hill and Creed are fighting for the championship lead. Hill currently has it, but Creed wants it on the inside. Creed has Almirola trying to make it 3 wide as well. Here comes Eric Almirola in the 20. That 20 car, of course, going for the Owners' Championship. Not quite going to be able to get there. Chandler Smith driving away with the race lead. Creed in the second, who leads the championship, and Hill runs third. Now here we are now, just 43 laps remaining. Creed going to the inside of Chandler Smith. Sheldon Creed wants the win as well as the championship. Can he get them both as he battles his teammate? The 81 of Chandler Smith, who won this race in the spring, has been so strong. I just couldn't quite make the final 4, and Sheldon Creed takes the lead away with the help of Mason Maggio. Hill gets aggressive, drives his way into second, and Sheldon Creed leads with 42 to go in the championship over Austin Hill. Can Creed hold on and make it happen? A caution, though, has come out, and now we're going to have a restart with just 20 to go in Phoenix. It is Chandler Smith and Creed side by side in the front row. A great restart from Sheldon Creed on the inside. He will lead us to the green. 20 to go in Phoenix. Sheldon Creed so close to a championship and what would be a defining moment of his career. Austin Hill on the inside trying to go back to back with titles, cementing him as one of the all-time Xfinity greats here as he clears Chandler Smith for second. And now it is a 1v1 duel between Hill and Creed. Custer is still trying to work his way back into the top 10 after that, of course, bad pit stop, losing all of his track position at the beginning of the stage. His caution on that 190, 10 to go. Ryan Sieg is upside down. The 28 on his lid got in a wreck with Stephen Parsons and Parker Retzlaff. We just caught the end of it. And a big wreck into 3. Matt DiBenedetto and Josh Bilicki. Bilicki cleared himself hard hit head on to the outside wall for Bilicki. Destroys his car, destroys DiBenedetto. And multiple cars crash out here in this one yellow with just 11 to go in Phoenix, which means we'll have a restart now with just 7 to go in the season. Hill and Creed, front row, fighting for the title. Custer restarts back in 7th, 4th car, inside lane. We're green and back underway, and Austin Hill now a good restart for the 21. 7 to go in the championship. Who will it be? Will it be Hill or Creed or Custer, who's getting aggressive, going 3 wide for 5th place behind us, trying to get up there, trying to get by Sam Mayer and Eric Almirola, but it is still Creed and Hill side by side for the lead in the title with just 7 to go. Trouble behind us again. Ryan Sieg around down the backstretch, collects Dawson Cram. We will have another restart as Sieg got turned by his own car, Blaine Perkins, and gets slammed by the 92 of Dawson Cram. Brings out the yellow as Austin Hill beat Creed on that restart. But key thing, Kligerman beat Creed back to the line. So now as we go green here, it's going to be 2 laps to go in the championship in regulation. Hill and Kligerman in the front row with Creed and Smith behind. We're underway. 2 to go in the season finale. Can Austin Hill hold on to become a 2-time champion, or will Sheldon Creed pull off the upset here as they are 4, nearly 5 wide for second into turn 1. Aggressive racing here. Here comes Creed to the inside of Hill. Can he get the lead? No. Austin Hill holds on and is clear down the backstretch now, driving away into turn 3. 1 lap away from back-to-back championships. Hill has the lead. White flag, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank in Phoenix for Austin Hill, looking to become a 2-time Xfinity Series champion in consecutive seasons. the first to do it since Tyler Reddick, as behind him Creed still fighting Kligerman for second, but Creed, seeing the 21 drive away in his windshield, has run out of time through 3 and 4 for the final time. Austin Hill is going to win at Phoenix, and he's won the championship. He is back-to-back two-time champion in the Xfinity Series, and Sheldon Creed second again. Kligerman third. Chandler Smith third, Kligerman fourth, Custer managed to salvage fifth, Almirola, Mayer, Sammy Smith, Zilish, and Allmendinger the top 10. How about that? Austin Hill wins in a 2-lap shootout. He's now a two-time Xfinity Series champion, tied for the most in Xfinity history with a multitude of legendary drivers, including Tyler Reddick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, many more. He's up there on that list. And of course, he won. This is now his 7th win of the season, and poor Sheldon Creed, fitting way to end his season, a runner-up finish, watching his former teammate Austin Hill drive off into the sunset as champion. Here's your final race results. Austin Hill wins the race and his second consecutive championship. Creed, another heartbreaking second-place finish. This one, of course, cost him the title. Chandler Smith, a good way to end the year in third. Parker Kligerman, an incredible fourth-place run in his final race as a full-time driver. Custer, top 5, just ran out of time. Of course, Justin Allgaier, heartbroken in 37th after being taken out by Dylan Lupton. And just what was a silly turn of events there. Just horrible luck for the 7. He will have to wait until next year to have another shot at it. As we now look at your final standings for the Xfinity Series, Austin Hill, once again, atop the series as your champion with 7 wins, 18 top 5s of his 19 top 10s. Unbelievable consistency, with 460 laps led, which was 130 less than he led last year. So incredible stat there for Austin Hill as your back-to-back two-time Xfinity Series champion. I think the rest of the final 4, of course, Sheldon Creed second again, this time in the points and in the race, but still had a really impressive year with 2 wins and making it all the way to Phoenix. Custer third, Allgaier fourth. Both of them won a race on the year. Were really strong in the points, made their way all the way through the final 4. Allgaier just bad luck, and Custer bad strategy cost them the championship. And now we look through the rest of the eliminated drivers. Of course, 5th through 8th, Parker Kligerman. What a way to end his full-time Xfinity career, finishing 5th in points. Shout out to him. What a season he has had. And we'll definitely miss him here in the Xfinity Series. SVG, such a great season. 2 wins at Watkins Glen and at the Roval. Made it all the way to the round of 8. Comes home 6th in points. We'll be looking forward to seeing him in Cup next year. Jesse Love 7th. And Chandler Smith, disappointed again, finishing 8th in the point standings. Missing the final 4 of the second year in a row. And then you got Riley Earps, another solid year with 2 victories, 9th in points. AJ Allmendinger returns to the Xfinity Series. He got 2 victories, but he ends up 10th in the points. Brandon Jones back in the playoffs, ends up 11th, and Josh Williams had that upset win at Las Vegas, ends up 12th in the final point standings. So that's all your playoff drivers. Now for the top non-playoff driver, best of the rest, for the second year in a row, we'll go to Sam Mayer. Couldn't quite win to make the playoffs, ends up 13th in the points. How about Anthony Alfredo? Really strong year for the 5, and that whole Our Motorsports team ends up 14th. Sammy Smith, disappointing, ends up 15th. Ryan Sieg also had a solid year, ends up 16th in the point standings in the number 39 / a couple of the races in the 28. So a couple of JRM cars that just missed the playoffs. And now to round out the top 20 in the points, you got Jeb Burton and Parker Retzlaff. Retzlaff 2 years in a row, 18th in points, so at least he's consistent. And then you got Brennan Poole 19th and Jeremy Clemens 20th. So definitely improvement for Brennan Poole. Impressed with him. A couple of Jordan Anderson cars with solid top 20 seasons, as well as Jeremy Clemens for the first time missing the playoffs in our universe. And then we're going to round out 21st through 24th in the point standings. Of course, we start Leland Honeyman, really started out the year strong. As top 20 in points almost all season, kind of teetered off at the end of the year, ended up 21st. And Blaine Perkins, 22nd. Matt DiBenedetto in select starts ended up climbing his way to 23rd in the points, with Kyle Weatherman 24th, who got booted out at 91, of course, for the last couple of races of this year. And to round out the top 25 in point standings, you're going to have the 20 of Eric Almirola. Even though in select starts, of course, he won 2 times at Darlington and Martinsville. Very strong year from the 25th in the points. Ryan Ellis, 26th. Decent year for him. Kyle Sieg, another year, another upset win from him. Got it done at Talladega as a 27th. And then Carson Quaffle, who has been extremely impressive with the 88 car, got the huge win in Michigan and building some momentum before he goes full-time next year for Dale Jr. And then to round out the top 32, Corey Heim in his select starts also was very fast and had some good runs in the 26. And then Garrett Smithley rounded the top 30 and split time between the 6 and the 45. Dawson Cram split time between the 4 and the 92. And then John Hunter Nemechek got his win at Sonoma this season in select starts, comes home 32nd in the final Xfinity point standings. Now for our honorable mentions, we got 8 of them. As always, Taylor Gray, of course, got the huge upset win at Dover back in May, cementing himself to be ready for that full-time ride in the 54 next year. Daniel Dye had some very strong runs in that 10 car. Of course, he'll be full-time next year. Ryan Truex, fast as always in the 20. And then Kyle Larson won the Chicago Street Race in his limited Xfinity starts this season, so I had to throw him in there. And for the final 4 honorable mentions, of course, Dale Earnhardt Jr. did his one start at Bristol, ended up winning it here in our universe. Very impressive for Dale Jr. And, of course, we were blown away by Connor Zilisch. His select starts at the 88, extremely fast, nearly won a couple of times. Look out for Zilisch in the future, full-time next year. Haley Deegan, of course, ran the first half of the year before she got booted for poor performance. And then Ty Gibbs, as always, made some select Xfinity starts. Ran well, was fast, but unfortunately couldn't find his way to victory lane. As we conclude this episode, Austin Hill will leave us as your champion once again for the 2nd year in a row. And I want to thank you all for watching. It's been a great and fun season. Can't wait for next year with a bunch of new talent in the Xfinity Series. Should be exciting. So thank you for tuning in. Austin Hill, 2-time Xfinity Series champion here in NR2003, back-to-back, cementing himself as one of the greats. And that's going to do it for the Xfinity Series season. And as always, before we end the episode, I want to give a shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brenda Brian and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps me and this channel continue to grow and do great things on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Of course, most of you aren't subscribed, so please do subscribe. It helps this channel, helps the algorithm, helps me continue to do great things. And if any of you want to become channel members, you can click the link in the description down below or hit the join button, and you can get exclusive perks. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.